Canada must speak out against the emergence of apartheid and fascism in Israel. The Canadian Arab Federation views with apprehension the dangerous incitement by Israeli cabinet ministers and the Israeli Knesset against Ms. Haneen Zouabi, an Arab member of the Knesset. The Israeli Knesset on Tuesday voted to revoke parliamentary privileges for Ms. Zouabi, including her right to travel overseas, due to her participation in the Gaza-bound 8th Flotilla late May, which was attacked by the Israeli army in international waters, killing 9 humanitarian workers. With the enthusiastic encouragement of most parties in the Knesset and most cabinet ministers, a dangerous trend is emerging to ratchet up the delegitimization of Israel's 1.5 million Arab citizens and brand them as traitors. In short, Arab citizens have become the direct victims of a racist government policy combined with the belligerent atmosphere in the Knesset. Ms. Zouabi responded to the Knesset vote by saying, "It's not surprising that a country that strips the fundamental rights of its Arab citizens would revoke the privileges of a Knesset member who loyally represents her electorate." Canadian Arab Federation condemns the Knesset's decision to strip Ms. Zouabi of her privileges and calls upon the Canadian government to do the same. The decision is racist and anti-democratic. The racist and sexist slurs against Ms. Zouabi by Knesset members who called on the public to harm her, followed by the Knesset decision, are threatening the life of Ms. Zouabi. Israel should be held responsible for any harm that may be caused to her, stated Khaled, Mouammar, Canadian Arab Federation President. Israel has been found by the United Nations, International Court of Justice, Amnesty International, and Human Rights Watch of violating international law and international humanitarian law, of engaging in widespread and systematic violations of the right of the Palestinians in the occupied West Bank and Gaza, and of practicing institutionalized racial discrimination against its Palestinian Arab citizens. In spite of all of this, Israel enjoys enormous political and material support from the Harper government. By sanctioning Israeli policy with its unconditional support, the Harper government is responsible to hold Israel to an internationally accepted standard of conduct and legitimacy. Otherwise, the Harper government becomes complicit in Israel's crimes.